Okay.
Yeah, it shows that you're recording now on
Oh,
YouTube.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says meeting is now streaming live on YouTube. And then let me go ahead and do this real quick.
Okay, hold on. Which one is which one?
Do you want me to read the disclaimer, Mama?
Yeah.
Okay. So Healy is a microcurrent medical device.
Okay, hold on. It's reading. It's doing all this double again. So
What is?
it's doubling again. So let me. Hello?
Hi.
Okay. So
We're good?
yeah, can we, okay. Yes, go ahead. I have.
Healy is a microcurrent
hi,
medical.
can you share the screen? So
Yeah, it's showing that it's.
Is it
Yes.
showing?
I can see it.
I need to say yes. Okay, sorry.
Okay. Are we good?
Yes.
All right. Well, Healy is a microcurrent medical device that has been cleared by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration only for the local relief of acute, chronic, and arthritis pain and muscle soreness due to overexertion. Healy also has non-medical applications that use individualized microcurrent frequencies to harmonize your bioenergetic field. Always use your Healy in accordance with its instructions for use. Right? Now we got that out of the way.
Yes.
You do it so well, Destiny.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't memorized it yet. I guess I need to put it in the old memory bank, and then I could just be like, la, da, da, da.
Yeah, it always sounds nice every week.
That's wonderful.
I was telling Mama earlier, Julian, I think I might have mentioned it to Diana on our Telegram group, is that she had recommended, remember a couple weeks ago, she had talked about the chilling program.
Oh,
my allergies have been going crazy over here because of something that's blooming right now. And I think it's called, I was looking it up to see what was in our area. And I think there's something called, it's a weed that's called ragweed. And I think that's what's blowing around and with the Santa Anas and everything. And it's just, and I'm not normally allergy prone, like I normally don't have issues with it, but I've been running that chilling program. Oh, there she is. Good. I got to tell her. I got to let her know.
Yes, it's wonderful.
Well, she's logging in.
Yeah. Hi, Diana.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Diane.
I was just singing your praise. I was just singing your praises to Mama O and to Julie regarding your chilling program that you told me about. Because the allergies where I'm at, it's just been like there's something blooming called ragweed, I think, and it's really affecting my allergies, which normally I don't have. But I've been running that chilling program. Like this morning, I ran it because I was sneezing, and it's that's all it is. It's allergies, and then it really just calmed it down. Like I just was like, oh, I can breathe.
I know. That's how I feel too.
I really appreciate you sharing that.
Yes,
thank you.
Well, I actually sent a resonance a remote to my sister who's had surgery. If I'd been a bit more upfront, I would have run those other ones you suggested, Diane. But anyway, I ran a program which did get chilling on it. Whatever the program it was now.
Vibrated,
Yes. So I'm releasing that, remotely to her because she's got, after the surgery, she's got a terrible cold now.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I saw the specialist right before Thanksgiving, and remember there was a spot on my pancreas. Well, I've been running pancreas, gallbladder, kidney, liver, whatever.
Everything, yes.
But there was absolutely no evidence of a cyst or a tumor or anything. But there is something, I know,
that is
something in the bile duct. They're 99% sure it's a gallstone. But they're gonna just do an endoscopy.
Yes.
And if they get in there and they see that's what it is, then they're just gonna take it out. So
the gallstone or the gallbladder?
The gallstone.
Okay.
So I don't even have to deal with the surgery. Keyhole, I really like that. I picked that up, Julie. I want the keyhole surgery.
I don't know. I
I
might
don't want
even
the
be
other
able
one. Well, it just makes sense. It's like they poke little holes, so it's like keyhole.
I mean, I might be out of date now. They might not even use that name anymore. But
No,
like
I
this
actually
one.
had the gallbladder surgery many years ago,
oh, did
and
you?
it was the newer one. It was the laparoscopic procedure,
Uh-huh.
Oh, right.
and yeah, they put two little holes, right, like underneath, like I don't know how above your navel, so
Uh-huh.
higher up, and then they put another one on the other side, and then in your navel, and they literally remove your gallbladder from your navel.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
but the recovery time is
It's
a lot
way-
quicker than
Yes.
if you the way that they used to do the surgery.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah, so I'm very grateful that I had a good response to it. But my gallbladder at the time was full of, gallstones. Half of it was full of gallstones.
Oh,
Well, that's
dear.
what he said. He said, I have quite a few, but since I'm having no pain, he
That's
said,
good.
but when I get in there, he goes, I can look at the gallbladder and I can see if it's gonna need to come out, but they'll get that blockage out of there. And then if I have to, I'll get the surgery. But I'm believing and praying
Yeah.
and, doing the vibrations that,
Praise
It's
God
gonna
that you haven't had the pain either, because
I know it's bad, huh?
It is horrific. Well, I've never had it, but it's horrific. I tell you something, Diane, you're looking a lot better, I think, today.
Yes.
Don't you
Yeah,
think?
it does. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true.
You definitely look like you're recovering.
Yes, I'm definitely, it's like, and I know that Dr. O talks about this a lot too, but I have been really seeking for my body to start healing. But then I watched this little show about healing on Prime, and the guy said, we have to engage our imagination and begin to imagine what it's like to walk in wellness and healing and health. Because, we've done the sickness thing. We do that pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm well practiced in that one, but to walk in that divine health, what would it look like? What would it be like? What would it sound like? And so when I've been doing my declarations, I've been starting to engage my imagination and see myself, like playing with my godson, being able to, he's always wanting me on the floor, to play with him on the floor, right?
Yeah.
So I'm starting to imagine me being able to get down and then get up.
That's awesome.
So I'm just starting to engage that, to bring it forward.
That's an alignment with the word, though.
That is.
It is.
That's awesome.
It is.
Totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
That is good.
Yeah. So how was your Thanksgiving? How was your Thanksgiving?
it was a blessing because I really wasn't. My nephew lives 45 minutes, and that's with no traffic.
Okay.
And they weren't having it at their house at first. They said they were going to the in-laws, and they have a big family, and I just wasn't up for that. So I get a text from Renee's dad.
Okay.
Some of you know Renee. I know Mama.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And he's just such a sweet man. He's in his 80s, but he took the time to text me to invite me to come to their house for Thanksgiving, and they live 3 minutes away.
Okay.
And so I went there. It was so pleasant. We had really good food, good company. I didn't have to drive far, so it was a total blessing all the way around. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's good. That's really good.
and then I got the good news. I wasn't going to have surgery, just this. Endoscopy is kind of like the opposite of colonoscopy. But I've done that, so I know I can do it. I'm not, well, I could anyway with God's help, but just took the weight off that I don't have to have right now. So it's been scheduled for January 3rd.
Okay.
So
Good. Dustin, how was your? Yeah, we'll be lifting you up in our prayers and
I
the
can
group.
feel
Yeah.
I
Yes.
appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Destiny, how about your Thanksgiving?
Oh, yes.
We went to, this is, I was very grateful that we got to spend time with my parents because, we didn't get to for the last several holidays. So that was a blessing. We went to Orange County. They live in Yorba Linda. So we went to a golf course over there and had their Thanksgiving meal, which was different for us for Thanksgiving because normally, it's either me cooking or Bob cooking or my parents cooking, and they didn't want to cook. And we had, anyway, long story short, it was nice. It was nice. We all were together and we all, everything just was a blessing. And then we went back to their house and hung out with them for a little while. And then Bob and I went to go see a movie.
Oh,
Which used to be like a traditional thing that we did on Thanksgiving. with our
what
family.
movie did you see? What did you see?
We saw The House of Gucci.
The
My
House.
friend went and saw that.
Gucci.
It's the one, yeah, it's the backstory about Gucci, the brand.
Yeah,
And,
Yeah.
And then Lady Gaga, she's an incredible actress. I mean, we already know that she has an amazing ability to sing
Voice.
and perform. But this time she wasn't doing any music of any kind. It was only acting, and she did an excellent job. We were very impressed
Oh, wow.
with her
That's
ability.
awesome.
And then, of
Yeah.
course, I didn't know anything about the history of Gucci, so it was interesting to see that whole storyline, unfold and everything. And so it was, it was amazing. So, I mean, it was a really well done movie, I think. Yeah. Al Pacino was in it as well, and
Oh, good
some
actors.
big name actors, were in it. So it was good.
So I wonder whether we've got it over here. I haven't heard. I was looking to see what movies are on because I haven't been to one for ages, and I was going to go with a friend, but some of them are not my taste at all. But that's good.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah,
it is. It's kind of, if you will. Well, I mean, it's kind of suspenseful in parts of it, kind of too. So, I mean, I like that kind of a movie, like action and thriller, but it was more of like, I don't know. It was good. I think it was well done. I don't want to give too much away. So, I don't like to be a spoiler.
Yeah. Spoilers alert. Okay. Thank you.
How was your thing?
Julie, do you guys, what month do you guys celebrate Thanksgiving? Do you celebrate Thanksgiving too? And in Britain and
you say, well, no, I mean, we honor, and recognize that you do, and I suppose there are many families that do, but sadly, no, we don't.
Well, yeah.
I mean, the next one really is well, unless you're going to celebrate things like Hanukkah, I have to say Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Today is the fourth day of Hanukkah.
Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah. I mean, the big one really is Christmas.
Yes. Yeah.
But I must say, I don't do the feast, but I'm recognizing them more. I'm embracing them much, much more than I was. They're just so beautiful, these feasts.
I've been going to Torah class on Sundays. Every Sunday morning over by where I live, I found a Torah class, and it's been really, really, learning more and more, which has been really exciting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two Diane. There's twins.
Lenora.
Lenora.
Yes, Lenora, John, hello. Yeah. So I don't know. Can you hear us, Lenora?
She's not muted.
Yeah.
She's not muted, so maybe she's not close. So
maybe she's doing something.
Anyway, yeah. So just wanted to kind of first of all chat and get update. I did have usually on Thanksgiving here. I mean, it's more so. I think it's American. I think Canadian do Thanksgiving too, but I think it's more so America, United States, and I think Canada, of course. Going back to the region up there, Thanksgiving. We're not going to talk about that. But so what I was doing in the past was I used to kind of tag along some organizations that are doing food, and we go pass out food, and we haven't really done it as a church, like go out to do that. The reason why is because the first time I tagged that to go out, that day I saw so much waste, and my spirit just it vexed, it said my spirit vexed me. It was vexed just so much. And so it's like there's people with pizza, people with this, people with this, and food, you're stepping on food. I was just so upset, and I mean, and the whole thing was just very spiritual. It wasn't okay. And I said, wow, if everybody, so it's like everybody, every organization uses that period of time to come and feed. When there's so abundant of feeding, then what about the other day? So that's why we do our sandwich and others in the other day. So we don't really, we don't go down there. So anyway, but this time, what I did is the first one I enjoyed so much was with what's the guy? What's his name? Who did the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang guy? Who Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Dick Van Dyke?
Van Dyke, yeah, Dick Van Dyke, yes. Well, I was with Dick Van Dyke, which is his new wife.
He's still alive.
I enjoy. And not this time though. I said the last one I enjoyed very much. I was with him. I was with his wife, and his wife was doing face painting, and so so that one I like that. So it wasn't. I kept away from the food thing, and so this time they were raising money. This year, on the Thanksgiving, they were raising money for homelessness, and so you got opportunities to go serve. You can run, you can do whatever it is. And there's a lot of stuff. So I got the opportunity.
Was that video that you sent?
Yeah.
That video?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what was going on. I was like, what's going on?
And I saw you looking like you were going to run. Were you?
It's good. It was so beautiful. They had a 5K, 100Ks that you can think of. They had children run just to raise money. Each person running, you pay $50, but that $50 goes. I'm sure part of it goes to that's how they raise the money, for the homelessness. So it was really good.
That's really good.
Yeah. So I enjoyed it. I served. I did a registration. From registration, I stopped registration. Give water. From water, I just did different things. But the funniest thing was at the end. Towards my last service, it was at the end, at the goal, like final place. So I started serving water, and then this guy ran. He's an Asian guy. He ran, and after I served him, he took his medal and he put on me. I thought it was so cute. Bless your heart. It was funny, but it was cute. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed serving, and I came back. It was relaxing because it was just me and Dr. Eric, because our guest had gone to be with another friend of his, a friend that he made. So for the week, so it was just me and Dr. O, and we're like, who wants to cook? We don't want to cook. So we just had cereal.
Oh my gosh.
Cereal, and we watched the movie, and it was very good. So yeah, it was relaxing. So anyway, back to Healy. Because even while we were doing
I have a quick question because I have to leave early because I'm gonna go get my hair cut because it's
okay. Go ahead and ask.
I finally got my replacement for my Healy that the clip broke. And it has that little green light up at the top. I remember you guys talking about that several Zooms ago, but I didn't have the little light, so I didn't pay any attention to it. So now I've got that little light and I need to know what it is.
Oh, I think that's where I
know the one you mean.
You have that, don't you? Don't you have that? Where you can,
I don't think you can see it.
Yeah,
but,
and it says on, or you can put it up.
What it is, let me get this right.
I think that's how you can.
I know, it comes off, you can come off the Bluetooth. It will run, but it won't be emitting. Well, it doesn't emit very much anyway. You can do it sort of free of an extra electron.
Of the Bluetooth.
That I'm hoping that is right.
Okay.
if you're in the program, I'm not sure if it will show you the progress. I don't know if I've ever done it, maybe once. But what I mean is the program's loaded, so you can run it without using Bluetooth. I think that's what I remember.
So I can play with it. I just wasn't sure what it was, so I didn't want to turn it off because I thought it might.
Yeah.
Yes,
I do remember it has to do with the setting, in terms of the intensity. If you want to, take it higher or whatever, I think you can set it by that place too. So what she's talking about, I do remember too. It has to do with that, like what Julie is talking about. So they should to reduce. Like you said, it's also a minimum of this in the radiation or whatever, if you may, we may use the word. So, but you have that place. We actually have to the one we have now, or original. We have actually to go inside and then do that in the setting to be able to do that. This one they say you can set it and do that on top of click it up. And then just run it, and then it will run, still continue to run. So
well, and then the only other thing I noticed is that with the coil, always before I had to put it like to 100% to get it white, but now with the new one, it's like 65, 70, it turns white.
Yeah,
so I didn't know.
No,
I think you've got the choice. From what I remember, Ken Close or one of them who was speaking, somebody asked a question about it. He said, well, you might like to put it up to 100, but I don't think you necessarily have to.
Yeah, and he said you can go, normally he goes about 50, 60.
Yes.
So I've been raising mine at 60. I never had a problem, even like 30 or 25. I never had a problem of it not being white in my own. But nowadays, when they say that, I now move it, because it's not something that's going direct into your skin, into your cell. So you can raise it that high. So I'm able to raise it high.
Mine's on 100 now. I'm running pure.
Oh, you're running that.
I'm running pure.
Some of them I still have to do 100, but I just noticed that the ones I do most frequently turn white sooner.
Oh, okay.
With the new Healy.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's amazing. That's wonderful. That's so good. So I will have to, because mine, I still haven't gotten my clip. I have my clip. I got my clip, but I to put it on, I have not gone to that the YouTube to learn how to put it. But I have it.
The one that I loan out, it broke also. So, but I had bought this. It's it goes, the Healy fits in it, and so it's plastic all the way around, and then it had a little extra thing to put in if you didn't have a coil, because they left room for the coil. So they had a little filler that you could put in there. And then what I liked about it though is it had two little loops on here, so that if you did do a lanyard, it would be not just the ones, right in the middle. It's one on each end, and so it's more balanced, I guess. But the clip that's on that one is even, it's not going to last, you can tell, because it's, it's
well,
just
one thing I know that they're very good in replacing it. They're very, very good in replacing it.
They replaced the whole Healy for me.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Oh, if it breaks into where they know that you can't put it, they always do that. If that's why you have to take a picture and send to them. When you say my clip broke, they say take a picture and send to, and then the picture will show them if you can put something else. If it has to be replaced,
they replaced it finally.
I must say, mine's gone very loose these days since I've had the coil. It would it would fit very neat across here, but I take it out when I run resonance. I probably don't need to, but he seemed to be implying
that you should,
that you should. So and it's not easy to take out, really. I don't think. Shall I tell you something a bit funny? You would be shocked in a way, but it's quite humorous.
Okay.
Well, my cats are a bit naughty, and they brought in I forget what it was now. It could have been a mouse, I think it was. and it had died. Anyway, I had to deal with it, and I didn't realize I was in the middle of a program. So there am I, burying it in the garden. I don't like throwing it in the rubbish. So I'm burying it in my garden, and I'm bending down. I get up. I thought, oh my goodness, I've got my Healy on. Well, I'm normally very careful. I wouldn't have done that
out there. Yeah. Yeah. We forget.
That could have fallen on the.
It's happened to me many times. It's happened to me many times. I'll have it because the mic has gotten loose too. So I'll have it clip on the inside of my,
yeah.
And well, you know, what do you got to do? If I don't have anything else, I got to clip it somewhere. So I'll have it there. And then if I'm working on something like around the house or whatever, I'll bend over and I'm like, oh no. And I'm like, no, don't break. I'm like,
I know. I'm bending over, digging the thing. I thought, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
This on in the middle of the program, and of course it comes off temporarily because you've gone too far from the Bluetooth.
Right.
But yeah.
I'm glad it didn't break. I mean, yeah,
I know.
That's good. That's very good.
And one time I wore mine to physical therapy, and thank goodness I read the manual, and I know that you can't, like, because they have all kinds of machines there, lasers and these other ones that do deep ultrasound and stuff, and it says not to have them around there. So I took it off and ran it down to the car because I didn't want to take the chance. But I wear it so much that I forget I have it on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You know,
that happens to me pretty frequently too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mama, did you have some things that you wanted to talk about with the
Yeah, I want to first of all, I wanted to talk about the deal that is going on now that I know that you all probably already you know all about it, but I think it's good for us to kind of think about it. So this is me, Sean. So there is the promotion has been extended from now till December 6th. And it is really, really an incredible promotion. I don't think we have had any like this before, because a professional that is $4,000. Remember, it started with $5,000 before, and then they brought it down to $4,000. So now you can purchase it at $1,500. And I mean, when you put tax in, it goes like for me, it came up to 1,000, I think 600 or something, and because of the city California tax and things like that.
Yeah.
But I just thought it is you know how we were talking about I wanted to buy the coach. I wanted also I was looking into the power of 3, studying it, trying to look what it is, because it has to do with infections and things like that, and they teach you how to run 3 programs each week you run this 3 program, then the other week you run this 3 program. That's it. Because I'm like, well, power of 3, what is that talking about? So, but the person who actually designed from the beginning is that you just, different infections or bacteria that attacks the body. So it's what that program, in a nutshell, is designed. So I wanted to have that, and the whole year it's been really struggling, trying to help my family, help my sister, help this. And it's like, I wanted to really have something for myself. So I ended up ordering that. So that's my Hanukkah. That's my Hanukkah. Wow. My Hanukkah gift. But look at it. If you buy, if you buy,
you see what's in it. That's what I
yeah, I show you. Okay. Let me show you. What is in a professional?
Yeah, because I'm figuring, like, we're working so hard to learn the resonance,
Okay, yeah. Well, the resonance is right on the left, but here, so it's all the gold stuff, everything is 216 program process, 6 modules. So then power of 3 is actually included. The coach, success coach is there.
Oh, so you can do the coach if you buy that one.
Oh,
yes, right. Everything is there, and your digital nutrition is in it. Everything. I mean, like, hey, I know it's. If I paid, the The other one is if you pay for power of 3 is like, I think it's 250 something, and then the other one is 2 something. So you round it, it's already, you're already looking at almost 9 or 1,000. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get everything I need. I never even thought I'm going to get the digital nutrition. Come on.
That's amazing.
Oh
That's
my
amazing.
God.
I didn't realize that. So you don't have to get those subscriptions. You know, some of those would have been.
So we just have to go into our account and.
Oh, I wish I could get one. I can't yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to get one, but I just go into my account and I push on.
If you want to buy it, you just go buy. Right now, you just buy, I just press a professional. It gives you that is 1,500 and something. Of course, you know, our California tax. Yeah. You know, but I thought that for my family, for me and my husband, that this, instead of me buying this, because if I buy the coach only, you know, it just worked out that way. So
that's so. That's so
I already have the Heal Advisor search, right? That was what we bought for $41.
Yeah, yes, it's there. Yeah,
none of the, and okay.
It's there too. It's there because it's now the motherboard.
Right.
They are right. So all the Healy is there because all the Healy, all the program that you buy, it reside in it now. So whenever when you have it, you open it, it will show you. Or if it doesn't show you, if you know you have something that it doesn't show in that advisor search, you just go in and do update and to bring it up there or select it, you know. So, but it's like the house itself. So that's why I call it motherboard or whatever. But it houses all your programs right now. Yeah.
So can I ask?
6 modules. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I think it's really. I think I was happy when I did that, and you know. So anyway, so I guess the promotion.
That's gonna be my Christmas and Hanukkah together.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well, for me, because it finishes December. So well, let's go back. That one finishes December 6th. December 6th. So it's Hanukkah. It's Hanukkah. Yeah. Not just now Christmas. It doesn't go all the way to Christmas. There is okay, let's go back. There is December 1st to December 31st promotion. But if you look at that, it's just you selling this and getting that. So it doesn't really have much of pricing, you know, like, yeah. So I think it's more of for the business, people, you know, if we're able to sell, you know, you get one to be able to run your business. But really, as it relates to pricing, I think what is going till the 3rd, I mean to this the 6th is really amazing.
Yes.
Deal
I thought it was too, but I just didn't know what would be the benefit of, you know.
Yeah.
That is so good. I mean,
that is so good. I mean, I said if I did anything good for myself, I was dancing when
I don't think I've got time to release the funds. I've got there's some funds I could use. I have to write a letter to the financial advisor to get that money out, and I should have been more on the ball really. But I mean, the thing is, I can pay with credit card, but then I've got to pay it back, and that's
right.
Yeah, I mean, but if you do a credit card, if you do it with credit card, then when you get your money, you pay. Then you still write that, and then you pay it back.
I mean, normally I pay everything straight away. I don't like having any debt,
that's what I'm
really.
saying. That's what I'm saying. If you use your credit card and you purchase it, I did the same. Honestly, I'm telling you what I did. I used to purchase it, but as soon as money comes, I pay my credit card everything at the end of them. Whatever when I get the money, I pay it. Pay flat. So I don't try to or this and but if I need it now, I buy it. So I use my credit card to do it, and then so
and then pay off little parts of it.
Well, you can do little parts. You can do little parts.
I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, you can pay.
It would have to be.
Yeah, you can pay little part. You know, like I mean, you know how your credit card works. But what I do is that I for my credit card, I pay. You can do like whatever period, you have your limit. You don't want to stay within your limit, because your limit is, if you stay with that limit of this, and I'm a banker, if you stay within your limit, you get your interest, and then you prolong, then the interest comes in. But if you say, let's just say you're limited, you have $100, you paid, you use for $100, your monthly fee will be,
Your interest will be higher.
Yeah, if you don't pay it, so you just, you pay more than what it is that they said. And if you have I will pay, what I do is I just pay more. I pay more, so that no interest is attached to it. And then I pay more, and then, so when I get a little bit more money, I pay it off. So so that's how I did. Even that's how I work to get my credit going. So as well. So, but what I did this one, I didn't have the money straight. I did use my credit card.
I'll have to see what it equates in pounds. They'll probably put
in a
change
pound.
it to euros, and then I'll have to change from euros to pounds. It's probably going to be,
it's lesser than ours, so it's lesser than the US.
Yes, it will be.
It's lesser than US. So
yes,
but yes. Did you also see how they did the force structure of? Did I open that one? So then, okay, just kind of finish. No, that's not. I was last December. So anyway, so I got the power of 3. Let me see. The promotion for this is what's going on, buying, and then business. This is just, again, for business. It's very good for people doing business. It's very good for you to have more than one, so that you can begin to do business. I was talking with Destiny. Now I have 3. I have 3. I haven't gotten the one I had just ordered it. So I haven't gotten that yet. But the thing is, I have opportunity now to actually do a presentation, or and be able to see 3 people at the same time. So I'm asking anybody who knows, asking Destiny, let's begin to look around if there's any program going in the community. I don't really mind what community it is. I can drive, provided it's from next year, because I'm getting ready to go to bury my father-in-law this month. So I'll be leaving on the 20th, coming back I think the 7th of January. So so I want to make sure that I begin to do some, because now I have it, so want to be able to share with people that actually can try it. So but so that's really what this is, so, but for buying, for owning, for, like, if you were sharing it with somebody, this is the best time to really call people, and to talk to anybody who wants to buy. I have a lady, you know what, somebody bought the first time since you will laugh, but since the upgrade into the 2.0, last Friday, whatever, last Saturday was the first time somebody came to me, they want to buy. Okay, I'm like, okay, I've not registered anybody for the. When I was stumbling to do this, I had to go back to the training I had, trying to stumble to register the person.
You don't do it, you forget.
You forget, sis. And I'm like, it's been so long since July. Was it July? They did upgrade and everything changed. And I did study, and I have a Zoom thing that I did, but I had to go back to actually, how to put her. But I found out, because she purchased, that anybody purchased from the 11th of last month, that they will automatically upgrade them to the professional. So I know she's gonna be so happy when her stuff comes. Anybody from the 11th, yes, from the 11th to the 6th, now.
Yes, that's great. Well, I know I had to go back into my support. But I forgot, when you first go in, they want to know who referred you. And I know you told me what to do a while back, but it's been so long and I forgot. So I just went in and didn't have anybody refer me, but it still worked. I still was able to buy what I wanted. And
did you buy it in yours?
I bought a coil.
In your own, in your sitting, your was it in your shop? But you were able to log into your, in order to pay, you logged into your, okay, good, yes. Yeah, it's just if somebody else is, you know, when it says referred, when you say shop, if you log in with your, when you choose your stuff and you log in with your name, and then it just uses you. But if it's somebody else, if they don't you know, go with the link, then they can, you know, automatically be into somebody. Yeah, they can shop, but it may fall into somebody else, or they have to,
Yes.
And that's what happened to one of the person I finished working in China. I mean, in where? Singapore, not Singapore, but was it Singapore? I finished working with this person in Singapore for many, many months. I mean, she was one of the person that called me day and night. Then the day she wanted to go shop, I had, her card didn't work. And she said, okay, I'll give you another, I'll get you another card. And then later on, she called me. I decided to do it myself. I decided to order myself. And I like, and then I said, who did you order it under your account? And she's like, I don't know. I just went to the line. So she ended up just ordering, and that time,
and you don't get credit for it, right?
I didn't get credit. She didn't get, it went into somebody else. I said, I suffered for all this months, you know, asking me on night and day questions.
Didn't we have to copy something and put it up in the browser so that wouldn't keep coming up?
Yes, that's the new one. That's what the new, that since the 2.0 that we're talking about last year. This one happened last year. This one, you copy your that link. But the way, I want to show you how they have what they have is how they have it set up now. That is really amazing.
And you are recording this, right, Mama?
Yes, I am. Yes,
okay,
I am.
I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
Bye bye.
All your prayers, and I'll listen to this when I come home. Okay, how do I?
So let's see this. I think there was one Healy shop. Okay, let me stop sharing so I can show you guys. I opened something, my email today, and it says, okay. Let me see what it says. So they have a 4. Okay, which one is this one? Get ready, go, set, download. They have, okay, there we go.
Hey, Mama,
there we go.
While you're looking for that real quick, do you want to talk to Julie about what we were talking about earlier when you're out of town?
Yes. So yes, Julie. Sorry.
Julie. It sounds very I don't know, French.
Oh my God. Let me see if this is the one. Yes. So yes, so we were I was having a conversation with Destiny because I'm gonna be gone. I know I'm gonna be gone from the 20. I'm actually leaving on Monday the 20th, and I'm going to be in Maryland till the 24th. So and I was thinking that I was just asking to see if you can just do another co-host with Destiny when I'm gone, so you two can just co-host.
I mean, there's one I won't be able to do, but that's going to be earlier on in December, I think. Where am I going to be? Oh no, is it? Wait a minute. No, I'm getting ahead of myself. That's January. Well, I'm going to go to Edinburgh in January, which is quite amazing. But yes, I mean, I'm not confident to do it by myself, but to do it like before, Destiny, when I joined you, yes.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And then maybe we can come up with some topics that we can either share or teach or whatever, like learn and then share.
Because I get little thoughts and ideas of what I would love to know more about. And, you know, I think if people can get talking, you don't do an awful lot, really. I mean, that wasn't the idea, but when, you know, you sort of get them going, it generates the conversation. And there's so much learning between us, isn't there? So
yes, amen to that.
Would you finish? Christmas is Saturday, so would you? I mean, I should be all right for that. Would you meet on the last 22nd? Wednesday before Christmas? Yeah,
there's the 20th. Yeah, the 22nd, and then there's the 29th. You know what? It's really hard to say because I don't know. I don't know what. I have to look at my schedule. But oh my gosh, I'm going to sneeze.
Oh dear.
Okay.
And then the week. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think you guys should also give yourself a break for Christmas. I know nothing Christmas week, unless you guys want to do something Christmas week, and then New Year week.
The 29th is the following Wednesday, which is 2 days before New Year's Eve. So we could probably play it by ear. I mean, if maybe if we didn't do the 22nd, but then maybe do the 29th, I don't know. But because the 29th we would be gearing up for New Year's, which I know we're already technically in the new year, but maybe we could talk about goals and things that we want to, accomplish for, Healy.
Yes. I mean, I've got a friend coming. I haven't got my diary in here now. I don't think. I think I've got it somewhere else, but and I can't remember if it's the Wednesday or Thursday. Somebody's coming up from London to stay over Christmas.
And if you guys want to have a break, you don't do it, and I just want to do the first of.
I don't mind the New Year one. I don't mind the New Year one. I don't mind even that one. Even if my friend was here, I could do it. But we could just play it
by ear. We could just play it by ear. Mama, you said you're leaving on the 20th.
So I leave on Monday, but I'll be in Maryland until the 24th.
Okay.
So we're leaving, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So because we'll be running, so we have to go get our, I don't know what 24th is, what day it is.
The 24th is on a Friday.
A Friday. So then on the 20, they say the 20, the 23rd, the 23rd or 20, the 21st, 23rd, 22nd, 23rd is we're also running around with trying to get our what do you call it, the vaccine, not the vaccine, but COVID, there's COVID that. Yeah. So I just want to leave that space so I don't, so that we'll be able, because we have, it's a team of us going and we are all coming in one place. So I actually didn't want to do anything as soon as I leave. So if anything happened in that week, I won't be a part of it because we'll be running around trying to get our team ready, kids or whatever. If any clothes that, there's a certain clothes we're wearing, if they don't have, some don't have it, and we want to buy it because we won't have time when we get over there. We're arriving on the Christmas day night, and then next, so it's really like.
Are you gonna still do the Zoom when you're in Maryland then? So the next 2 Wednesdays you'll be available, but then after
I won't. That's what I'm telling you. As soon as I leave from the 20th, I won't have time because we're going as a group, and when I get to Maryland, which is gonna be actually on the 1st, because I'm arriving in the night. So the next morning is the 21st. That 21st and the 22nd and 3rd, we are running, trying to make sure everything's ready.
I understand that, Mama. I wasn't talking about that week. I was talking about the next 2 weeks. So the 8th and the 15th, which is the next 2 Wednesdays.
When I come back, I will join you guys. I'll participate, but I won't, because I'll be coming from, barrier celebrations. So I probably haven't heard what's going on in America. Sorry.
Yeah.
In the Healy land. So I will participate if I'm able to get in when I come back in. But
I'm talking about before you leave. I'm talking about before you leave. I'm talking about next week and the following week before you leave.
Before I leave to Maryland.
Yeah.
Yes, I will be here. I will participate.
We're just trying to find out what particular Wednesdays you want us to tag team. That's all I'm trying to
That's
So
what
we
I
can
said. That's what I'm saying. I'm
Okay.
leaving on the 20th. So anything from that all the way till the
So it's
time I'm
from
coming,
there.
which is I'm coming back on the 7th of January.
Okay, gotcha.
Anything from the 20th to
20th
till
so those 3 weeks. Gotcha.
January 7th is when I'm coming back. So
it's like 3 Wednesdays, probably.
yeah,
Something
yeah,
like that.
yeah, 3 Wednesdays.
Okay, got you. All right, I just want to make sure that we're, that we're prepared on the right days. That's all.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I could be available for all. I mean, I could go and get my diary. It's in the kitchen, but
we can do that. But also, what I was suggesting too is that you guys may have to have if you want to do more power to you. If you want to take a week off, especially towards the Christmas one, more power to you. I mean, it's all in your hands. So you just have
yes.
you just play with it as
either way. If,
okay.
I mean, that's quite normal. That you would have a break, but I at the same time, if Destiny, you want to, I can. So I haven't generally. I mean, a lot of my things have been cancelled. So sad. A lot of lovely things I was going to do have been cancelled because of the problem with the COVID and
So I just wanted to guys to see the shop line now. I think the 5 quadrants they have right now. The European and United States, Asia, Australia, India. So those are the 4 more big area that they have. I was going to say quarter, but it's not. This 5 area that they have. And then so I think it's easier for you. I think you just come www.healy.shop. Now takes us to that and now you choose the continent where listen. So so
I'm always amazed I end up in the right place actually, but I think my browser remembers and I seem to get the right place.
So that's really good. So we're able to do that. I'm gonna leave it like that. So anyway, what else? Anything else we want to talk about?
Well, I was just going to make an observation. I know it sounds funny, but running like vital substances and really regularly, nearly every day, and I've got a good sense of taste. I've got no problem with that, but it seems to be even more enhanced. I don't know whether it's doing Healy. I just wondered whether, I know there's only us 3 on now, but I just wondered if anyone had observed anything on that level.
I pretty much do the vital substances every single day, but I did have COVID with my son and like several months ago, but so I would say that my taste actually, it's pretty much restored for the most part, but it's not as sharp as it was before pre-COVID. So I think that if I think over time that God will continue to heal that. But I couldn't say that I have the same testimony in that for me just because of my, So
it just
that's
seemed
really cool. That's encouraging to know.
It is. I mean, it seemed everything was really enhanced what I was eating. But I mean, I don't know if I had COVID, but not last year before we knew really what it was, or just at the very beginning, I had a chesty cough, and then a bit later on I just didn't feel that great, but for 2 days I lost my sense of taste and smell. But
and it's so weird. It's so strange. Mama, how long did yours last for? Your smell and your taste?
For what?
When you got COVID, how long did your smell and taste go away for?
I don't know if it was COVID. That's what 2019. I don't know. There was just a time when I was sick like a dog, and so I don't know. My body was in pain. So at that time, the COVID hasn't they haven't pronounced COVID, but because of the experiences that I had and people that were talking, so I said, okay, probably many of us had like, that things before, and didn't really have that label to it, but I had, it lasted so long. It's like, just body ache and, fever, all kinds of stuff. And so did my son. And then Nichelle also had the same thing. Nichelle, so a couple of people that I know in the church had the same thing, like that similar, that the same period. But since they announced COVID, I didn't have anything. I would just saying, hey, probably that's what I had that time. I don't know, because my body was in pain. Dr. O, on the other hand, caught it while he was what was he when he came from Brussels, when he arrived. I don't know if it was before. He was there because when they yes, he had it. And that guy felt like it was, so terrible. So, and that's all I was like, maybe, and I was the one that attended to him. So I never had anything, affect me while I attended to him and cooked, and so I can't really, because of the period of time when I had that struggle, I don't know if they're going to say yes, it's the COVID or not. But I do know that Dr. O had it, and then he ran, and he ran actually even with the test. I know many of you didn't even go to the test. You didn't go to test. This one he went and he was actually tested and he had it. So he had it. So he did went to COVID test and it was positive. So he hit it to Healy. He ran everything. He hit it to Healy, like I think he ran Healy like all day.
I ran mine constantly when I had it. And I think, and I really think it did help aid us to where it didn't settle in our chest, and I was very grateful for that, but the reason why we were talking about it, Mama, is because she was saying with her vital substances, she's been noticing in her enhanced flavors and taste. For me, mine still is not 100% yet. It's not 100% sharp.
I mean, whether it is that one, but it's going to be doing something, and then Schuster salts I use, but not as often. And then there's another one that I didn't realize. It was the buck flower. I didn't realize because I hadn't used it that often. I think I used it once and didn't feel too good, so I didn't pursue it. And I didn't realize, because I'm so interested in essential oils, I haven't bought any. I've only got a diffuser. I haven't got any that I can use on my body, but actually each one has essential oils. I don't understand why each one is an orchid in the Bach flowers. Every one is an orchid, but it's a different title of an orchid.
I don't do the Bach flowers very often, to be quite honest, because I did notice that it did make me kind of sleepy.
It did affect me once. I can't remember what the problem was.
But I do the vital substances frequently. I do the social. I can never pronounce it. I'm just going to say salts. I don't do the salts as often as I should, I guess. But I don't know. Oh, but I did see something recently. I don't know if any of you ladies saw it. Was Nuna Nina on his Facebook page announced that they're working on a vitamin program. So I was like, and so I posted in there. I don't think he responded. I said, is this going to be in the microcurrent? So I'm hoping that maybe at some point somebody will respond. But it's a whole new vitamin program.
That would be just amazing.
That's something that I was like, well, what if they were to do this? And then, we talked about it before. I was like, I really hope that they do that on microcurrent, at some point.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if that's what they're working on, because I'm so going to get that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you probably did as well. I saved the vitamin C from the I saved it onto
your Healy.
I'd
have you noticed a difference by doing it?
Well, I haven't done it too often, but I did run it quite a bit today. I ran it for maybe I did it twice, 5 minutes twice.
Did you record it yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I recorded it from the. Well, I don't like calling it Spooky 2, but it's the same.
Okay.
Oh
whatever,
yeah.
that chat. I don't know.
Okay. So when you download, I'm probably gonna sing Felicia because I haven't done it. When you download something from the Spooky 2, do you just save it inside your Healy?
What I do is the only way I know to do it is when that man showed us. We did it. We did it on one of the Zooms where we watched. Is you do an aura. You go on the aura program, and then you do your scan, and then you have to delete until you've only got one of the kind of stems things, you know, the percentage, and then I think you have to just delete the crosses between the thing, and then you put down your intention, what your intention is, and then you put it up to 100% and the other bar up to 10, I think. And then you remove all the things about what you need to do with the energy things. And then you can take a picture. So I just took a picture on the YouTube of the vitamin C thing.
Oh, okay.
And then I just played it, and I put this. I might have done it through my speaker, and then I put my Healy on top. So it only records, as you know, for short time. So it's not recording the whole thing, but the frequency must be the same all the way through anyway.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Because how long is it recording now? Is it because it used to be only 10 seconds a day?
It's longer. It is longer. I can't remember how many seconds, but I mean, there's so many potentials. I recorded.
It's so incredible. It's so interesting. And
I
the fact that
Yod Hey Var Hey. I recorded myself saying Yod Hey Var Hey.
Cool.
I think it was me saying that. I even wondered what it would be like to record, but I don't know how I would do it in a worship time in church. You know, what would that be like? You know, say it was joy. Just say there was joy in the atmosphere. Well, there's always going to be joy.
Like what we had last Sunday is amazing. Just the environment is so charged with love and joy.
Yes, that's right.
Frequency of joy was really
right. I mean, I would like to do it.
It's so funny. It was sounding like there were thousands and thousands of people there. I don't know if you get being in there. It sounded, but it was just like the echo, and everybody was so excited and just So it'd be good to just record something like that.
Can you imagine? I mean, angels are present with us, so well, more than angels. So that would be amazing. I'd love to do it, but it would mean I would be a bit distracted trying to do it. I don't know how I'd do it unless I don't know whether you can I don't know whether you can
when the right time comes, you will know what to do.
Yes, but I could pre-record. I could pre-prepare if you can save it. I could pre-prepare it, and then all I've got to do is turn it on and record the frequency.
And then
maybe I'll have a go.
You know what to do. Well, I want to thank you, my ladies.
Yes, thank you so very much. It's lovely.
Wonderful. And let's consider to use it. And if there's anyone, it's really, if there's anyone you want to extend the promotion, you know, do that. And if you want to take advantage, I think
I'd like to.
So, but I have to get on in another.
You've got the day ahead of you.
Mama O is so popular.
No, it's like Wednesday. I said yesterday. So today I started at 7:30 Zoom. So I've been going on Zoom till now, and then So today, so Tuesdays and Wednesdays, like you know, it's really a lot of Zoom because I have a LAPD, I have I have this, and I had a what do you call it? I have a strategic planning meeting. So there's a lot of stuff going. So, but you know, I know that we that the COVID, did havoc in terms of kill people and all this stuff. But what came out of it, I'm so appreciative, because all this meeting I'm having, there's no way I could do what we're doing now. I just finished having that, did another one I did, there's no way I could do that, so being able to do all these things, being able, don't have, before you have to plan to go to this meeting, plan to do there, go there, driving, and, so I know
I've got far more. I'm amazed.
You're able to do a lot more.
We do so much, so
and
productive. And then even if you want to relax, you can relax. So yes, I am really happy. I'm happy. I again sad for people that lost life. Also sad. Another thing I'm sad about is that people, they kind of capitalizing in COVID, and things are getting so much. It's like people. Do you know our visa, to get visa? Which, this is what to do before to get visa. You have your ticket. You got your ticket, you got your passport. You take passport picture, you put it in. You send it, send you $200 or whatever, 300, whatever. You send it, they stamp it and send it back to you. And you have your address. Now you have to go show up in person. My son yesterday had to travel, had to pay like $500 to travel to DC to show up in person. For visa. He's an American citizen. He has his passport, has his finger. So I don't know. They say, oh, they need to see you in person. Like, you can't see my passport. Oh, yeah. Okay, leave me my next one. Sorry. I love you guys.